Contributions of Father of Indian Ethnography, Sarat Chandra Roy. UGC Net Anthropology. Welcome to AnthroNet Academy, a study aligned with the UGC Net Anthropology syllabus. Description box. Please visit the description box for books references. Dear learners, if you find this content helpful, please consider subscribing to AnthroNet Academy. Your support really means a lot and keeps me motivated to create more valuable content for you. Thank you for 500 subscribers. Dear AnthroNet family, I am incredibly grateful and humbled to share that our channel has now crossed 500 subscribers. Your continued support, encouragement, and love for anthropology have made this possible. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a part of this growing community of learners and explorers. As promised, to celebrate this milestone, I am starting a special video series featuring 100 important authors in anthropology along with their key books and contributions. About the series. The series will be divided into 10 parts. Each video will focus on one prominent anthropologist with a detailed list of 10 major books they have written, explained with brief descriptions. This series aims to help students, UGC Net aspirants, and anthropology enthusiasts get familiar with the foundational thinkers and texts of our discipline. This is part 1 of the series, and we are beginning with a legendary figure whose work has shaped the field in a profound way. Stay tuned for all 10 parts by the end of the series. You'll have a comprehensive list of 100 authors and their books at your fingertips. Sarat Chandra Roy, 1871 to 1942. Sarat Chandra Roy, S.C. Roy, is considered rightly as Father of Indian Ethnography as he breathed life to the discipline of anthropology in India through his iconic ethnographic works, among them tribal communities that were situated in West Bengal, Bihar, Jharkhand, and Orissa. S.C. Roy was born in 1871 to a well-educated and financially affluent family. He also dedicated his time completely by founding and editing the first anthropological journal in Indiaman in India. Through his journal and works, he advocated policy interventions addressing the problems of the tribal communities. This approach also gained him seat in Bihar and Orissa Legislative Council for more than 15 years. He used this position to advocate the government on the matter pertaining to the tribal communities of the Khotanakpur. Bringing the policy and the knowledge of anthropology together is one of the key contributions of S.C. Roy in aiding the government to solve the issues faced by the tribals in India. It is also important to note that one of the seminal works by Bronislaw Malinowski, Argonauts of the Western Pacific, was published in 1922, and S.C. Roy started his publishing career a decade earlier. With his Mundas and Their Country, 1912. Man in India, Journal, 1921. Description. While not a book, Roy founded Man in India, the first anthropological journal in India, which remains significant. He used it to publish uncommon tribal research, including lesser-known Adivasi customs, legal systems, and resistance histories. The Mundas and Their Country, 1912. The Mundas and Their Country, 1912, by Sarat Chandra Roy is the first detailed ethnographic study of the Munda tribe, an indigenous Adivasi community from the Chotanagpur Plateau, now in Jharkhand. Roy explores their social structure, religion, customs, language, and laws. He documents their animistic beliefs, village governance, parha system, and traditional justice. The book also covers the impact of British colonialism, land alienation, missionary activity, and early tribal revolts like that of Bursa Munda. The Buror, 1925. Description: This is one of the earliest ethnographic accounts of the Birhor tribe, a nomadic and forest-dwelling Adivasi group in eastern India. Roy details their hunting-gathering lifestyle, language, marriage customs, and religious beliefs. The book is unique for documenting a near-extinct tribal group and their deep connection to nature. The Kharias, 1926. Description: An in-depth study of the Kharia tribe, this book explores their subtribes, animistic religion, social institutions, and economic life. Roy distinguishes between the Dud Kharias, more Hinduized, and the Pahari Kharias, more traditional, making this a rare and valuable classification of internal diversity within a single tribe. The Ajuras, 1937. Description: A unique study of the Asur tribe, often mythically linked to ancient Indian epics as demons, Roy reclaims their cultural identity as skilled iron smelters and artisans. He explores their oral traditions, religion, and rituals, challenging dominant Hindu narratives that misrepresent them. The Hill Bias of Orissa. Description: This lesser-known monograph studies the Bia tribe in the hill regions of Orissa, now Odisha. Roy focuses on their social stratification, land tenure systems, and ritual life, shedding light on a group often overlooked in mainstream tribal studies. The Soria Paharias of Rajmahal Hills, 1937. Description: This is a rare study of the Soria Paharia tribe, a Dravidian-speaking, primitive hill tribe of eastern India. Roy documents their isolation, customs, shifting cultivation, and animistic practices, offering a glimpse into a tribe that had minimal outside contact. The Rashas of Chota Nagpur. Description: A detailed ethnographic work on the Rasha community, a martial tribe with ties to the ruling clans of Chota Nagpur. Roy examines their social status, military traditions, and their transition into peasant life, preserving their oral history and rituals. The Oraons' religion and customs. Description: A focused extension of his earlier work on the Oraons, this book dives deeper into their mythology, rituals, and sacred symbols. Roy highlights how their religion blends nature worship with totemism and ancestor veneration. The Mundas and Their Country, Religion and Laws. An expanded study that focuses specifically on Munda legal traditions, customary law, conflict resolution, and religious life. This version complements the original book and dives deeper into their indigenous legal system. The Nagas, hill tribes of northeast India. Description: Though not widely circulated or published formally, Roy also gathered materials on the Nagas during his research journeys. These writings cover headhunting rituals, clan governance, and intervillage diplomacy, contributing to Northeast Indian anthropology. List of books by S.C. Roy. Key contributions of S.C. Roy through his books. First Indian to produce systematic ethnographies based on direct fieldwork. Blended his background as a lawyer and journalist with anthropological methods. Advocated for tribal rights, education, and legal reform. Pioneered the Indian school of ethnography long before anthropology became an academic discipline in India. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Anthronet Academy, for more insightful content on anthropology. Stay safe and connected.